aftermath of the UPDF raid on palace of the Rwenzururu king in Kasese, in which more than 50 royal guards were killed and over 139 arrested, calls for dialogue have begun to gain traction.
But we want to control ourselves in the sense that it will be good to find root causes and deal with root causes, then pass judgment when things like this happen.
Local leaders have, however, in the past said there would be no talks with the king. Omusinga child Wersely Mumbere still in detention.
The Omusinga is part of the team that the president is supposed to dialogue with. And as long as he's under detention, we cannot dialogue alone on our own.
Now the brother of the king, Willian Kibazanga, says the president, Yoweri Museveni, should forgive him.
I'm requesting the president to pardon the king and release him. If that cannot happen, because the health of my brother is not good, my brother has pressure, is a diabetic man, at least they should arrest him. They should take him to his palace and put him under arrest from his house, but not Nalufenya.
Omusinga child Wersely Mumbere faces charges of murder of a policeman, and the police have warned he could face more charges. Kibazanga, however, says that if the government had listened to the Omusinga, there would be no bloodshed at the palace. He says Mumbere was ready to comply with the government's demands to hand over the royal guards, but asked for 2 days to bring them together as many were scattered in different areas.
When he told my brother told me, the government cannot accept that, and they no longer trust Omusinga. Then they knew the situation was going out of hand. But I believe if they had accepted, both sides accepted what we told them, nobody would have been killed. And for us, our mission was to save the innocent blood.
On why there were women who had stripped at the palace, Kibazanga insists that at the time he was conducting negotiations between the king and government, all the people in the palace had their clothes on. He also dismissed allegations that they have a belief in fighting naked.
Probably when they started fighting, if they decided to remove their clothes, that one I can't tell because he was not there. But for me, when he was entering and negotiating with my brother, trying to convince their commanders, the real guard commanders, all of them were dressed. So I was also surprised to see people naked. And where I don't understand is one. Now what about those people who were naked and their hands were tied behind? Did they tie themselves? Definitely not. Which means I suspect the one who tied their hands behind is the one who unaddressed them.
When asked why Omusinga had many royal guards in the palace, Kibazanga says they were recruited without the king's knowledge.
Even the king himself told us that the commanders of the royal guards are the ones recruiting them. He doesn't know how they are recruiting them. But we could just see the number growing overnight.
He, however, criticized those who fund the belief that witchcraft could protect them from live bullets.
We have been telling them, what you are doing is not good. It is even shaming our community as well. But some people went on believing in them until they have realized that what we are telling them, those things could not work. Indeed, on Sunday they proved that what they were doing was wrong.
Violence in Kasese and other districts in the region have in the past 4 years escalated, leading to several killings and displacement. The deaths have largely been blamed on ethnic tensions. Agnes Nandutu, NTV Tonight.